You know what, guys? In this video I'm just gonna completely wing it like Blue Co does in the transfer market, because I can't be bothered. I don't have time or energy to make this video perfect. I'm just gonna go through the transfer stories bit by bit, make some explanations, and we can have a discussion in the comments down below. Because Blue Co gave Chelsea fans and Maresca some false hopes that we were gonna strengthen our squad. We were finally gonna get that elite player in a key position we need desperately to strengthen in, but that didn't happen. Blue Co thought they were leading the poker game against Dortmund and Milan, but they fumbled everything and lost. Now the transfer window will be shut down for 5-6 days, I believe, and then it's gonna reopen again. And of course, deals can still be done. And there's plenty of time before the transfer window shuts down. We're just in the beginning of it. But Chelsea has now lost out on important deals, especially the goalkeeper position. We fumbled the Maignan deal, and I felt like the first time I read this transfer stories that we were being linked with an elite goalkeeper that has won trophies, has massive experience in leadership. I just thought, this is too good to be true. We were also trying to get Jamie Gittens from Dortmund over the line. That deal collapsed as well. He was a winger that actually suits the type of winger Maresca wants. Same goes for Maignan in terms of goalkeeper profile. We have also been linked with Ekitike. I also feel is a forward that suits Maresca's type of striker, that is well-rounded, good in possession, has technical attributes, can get out of tight spaces, but he just costs too much, and I don't think it's going to happen. He's costing around 90 to 100 million, and Blue Co will not pay that money. I really believe that. I'm happy to be proven wrong, but it's not looking good. And let's start with Maignan and Gittens. Now, I feel like Maresca deserved to get players in before Club World Cup after what he accomplished towards the end of the season. He managed to come to clutch, the players as well, and they managed to get us Champions League football as well as winning Conference League. We were getting Champions League money, and he completed the objectives that was required. And now when the transfer window opens, like, the only signing he gets that he asks for was Liam Delap, which is fair enough. I don't know if he asked for Dario Sugo or Mamadou Sarr. I mean, they were already signed back on a pre-contract, pre-agreement back in during the winter, and they are just squad players, young prospects that we're gonna develop. They're not gonna be, starters and this kind of stuff. But Liam Delap would perhaps be that. But I would hope they would back Maresca early when we have signings, when we have players just in front of us that we can go and collect and strengthen our squad immediately. And Maresca would add further players that he needs for his ideas to Club World Cup. I'm someone that likes getting signings early, and I also like that you're backing a manager and giving players that he needs. Just look how Manchester City, Liverpool is operating in the market. They are fully serious. They're getting deals over the line now to strengthen Pep Guardiola, to strengthen Arne Slot, and boost their chances of winning Club World Cup. But these owners is not interested in doing everything they can to help the manager, to help the squad, and do everything in their power to win trophies. Signing players making profit out of them, and looking for opportunities. Comes first, it comes second, and it comes third. Boosting the manager squad and fighting for trophies, that is like a 4/5 option for them. Because if they were fully serious, they would have gotten these deals over the line, especially Maignan. I can understand the Gittens price was a bit too much. It was sort of like, I think Dortmund asked for 60-70 million or something. And maybe if they're waiting after the Club World Cup and the player's still interested on personal terms to come to Chelsea, maybe they can lower the fee and sign him. And I also think this means Tyreek George will get more minutes, because I think he deserves it and has shown promise this season. We can't forget the talents we have at Cobham as well. So it's not the end of the world, but I feel like Maignan would have strengthened a goalkeeper position immediately. Yes, he's had a poor season, but so the whole Milan squad had a poor season. And I think Chelsea were gonna try to get Maignan for peanuts. They started with a bid for like 8.5 million, then raised it to 12 million, then to 18 million. Milan was asking for 25 million or something. I read somewhere there was like between 3 to 5 million in differences, and we would have gotten Maignan over the line. I mean, even if we paid the asking price Milan wanted, which was 25 million pounds, that's still very cheap for an elite goalkeeper that has leadership qualities, experience, has won trophies, is an international, starting for the French squad, and he would have been so hungry to come to Premier League and Chelsea and have a new chapter somewhere else, and be the starting goalkeeper for Maresca's side. And he's also the type of sweeper keeper Maresca wants. So he's comfortable in possession, sweeping up balls, commanding from the goal, etc. So we see what's gonna happen. There's still plethora of weeks before the window ends, but I feel like the fans and Maresca and the squad in general has been let down by Blue Co. It's not good enough. We're not trying to compete at the same levels as the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid, PSG, all the top clubs is doing. As long as we're getting Champions League football, making profit, the owners is going to be content and very happy. And the amount of briefs we have gotten after the Maignan deal collapsed is beyond incredible. So now you can see, today you could clearly see the journalist that is being on Blue Coast payroll. Simon Johnson, Nisar Kinsella, Matt Law, Ben Jacobs, Fabrizio Romano, all of them reported the same stuff around the same time, saying that Maresca never asked for Maignan. He's happy with the goalkeepers we have. The owners feel like, the Chelsea board feels like we have good enough quality in Sanchez, Petrovic, Penderson, Jorgensen that could fight for the starting goalkeeper spot during the Club World Cup. And Maignan isn't really needed. But why did we go for him to begin with? I mean, what do they take us fans for? They think we're absolutely delusional. They were also tweeting, like a few days ago, they were tweeting that Maresca has asked for Maignan, and then they're tweeting today that he never asked for him. So it's so easy to see through the briefs that is being pushed. I mean, Gittens would also be a player that would be nice getting over the line. He's that 1-versus-1 touchline winger that has immense speed and technical attributes that Maresca is looking for. But I understand, the price tag was a bit much. We can maybe secure him after the Club World Cup for a cheaper fee. But as I'm saying, I'm someone that wants to strike deals and improve the squad as soon as possible, because that is what the other top clubs is doing. That is required. That is something that is required to do if you want to compete with the top clubs. We have barely made any player sales. The only player that has left is Bettinelli to Manchester City. An experienced player liked by those in the dressing room. A nice figure, has left Chelsea. Of course, it's not the end of the world either. We're gonna find a third choice goalkeeper this transfer window, but yeah, whatever. Petrovic has been omitted from the Club World Cup squad, so he's someone that owners is gonna look to sell. I can be content with that, although I think Petrovic has been amazing and I would have him ahead of Sanchez. And he has stepped up in those sweeping, ball playing goalkeeper attributes that Maresca is looking for. But can he fulfill that in Premier League in Maresca's system? That is a question mark. So cashing him in and signing a goalkeeper like Maignan, I would have deemed that acceptable. But now he's being removed from the Club World Cup squad, but we letting Sanchez stay, that has made so many errors this season, is so dodgy when playing out from the back. Why couldn't we have removed him and have Petrovic and Maresca could see what he's all about? So yeah, that baffles me as well. Kendry Paez has also been omitted from the Club World Cup. He is apparently not happy. I think he's going to go on a loan to Strasbourg immediately. So yeah, it's been an embarrassing start to the transfer window. The only signing I'm really happy to some extent with is Liam Delap, because Maresca likes the player, someone he asked for. Darius Suga and Mamadou Sarr is decent. They're wonder kids, but they're just gonna be squad players. I also think Mamadou Sarr will go back to loan at Strasbourg after the Club World Cup. Maybe the same case for Darius Suga. And it's crazy that the owners is doing everything they can to buy the next 17-year-old no one has heard about and happily overpay for them. But when a world-class player is right in front of them for a cheap fee, they don't want to pay it. I have a feeling they never intended to go for Maignan to begin with. They just wanted to seems like we were gonna go for him and just miss out on him. Just to make the fans happy for a short period of time, give them some hope, and then just buy them some more time to be silent. The main problem is not the sporting directors. The main problem is the owners, and some people still don't want to see it. But they are the one that is dictating every decision at this club. So yeah, there's probably something I have completely missed to talk about. There's so many things that has been happening today. I don't know what to feel about it, but I hope we can get deals over the line after Club World Cup and help Maresca. I think he deserves it, and we must do that if we're gonna have a chance of competing with Arsenal, Liverpool, City, etc. Everyone around us is making serious signings. We are yet to make any. Liam Delap is a decent signing, don't get me wrong, but is he gonna deliver immediately? I hope he does. I really hope he does. But I would have liked to get a Victor Osimhen into the squad that really knows where the goal is and adds you so many different ways of attacking. I mean, he can score long shots inside the box, score with his head. You can utilize him as a poacher, as a transitional forward. He can hold up the ball because he got the physicality and strength to do that and link up with teammates. But Osimhen is never going to happen. These elite signings, I mean, I don't think they're gonna happen. So I'm not gonna get too gassed when we're being linked with signings that is good to be true. I'm just gonna take it as briefs until I see it in 5K and we have actually signed them and they're standing with a Chelsea shirt on Chelsea's homepage. So this is going to be it for the video. If you're brand new here, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my page, let me know your thoughts, how you feel around this transfer window so far, and I will happily read it and share this experience out. And I'm out.